Good morning. Good morning, everybody. This is Brother Eric, your local 308 Boogeyman. I've got a warning for President Pennie and Mark. Keep your charges to yourselves. You've been blocking me from representing the members who are telling you that they want me to represent them. And you are getting ready to put some charges on me. You continue to say that I'm grandstanding and our meetings are not about me. Yet you keep making them about me. Keep your charges to yourselves. Focus on your field trips to Springfield, groveling for our stingy employer. Keep your focus on defending why you waived our paid sick leave in Article 15.13 in the collective bargaining agreement, tentative agreement, that you mysteriously did not include when you had us vote on it. Keep your focus on the 1.5% raise that you sold and shoved down our throats. President Pennie and Mark, you're dealing with a man that is not afraid of you, nor your friends at 567 West Lake Street. I fear no one but the God, whose proper name is Allah. And I will never, ever, ever bow to you or your friends. And I will continue to inspire the members to unite and to hold all the leadership accountable, even myself. President Pennie and Mark, you got to keep your charges to yourself. You're looking at a man that has taken on 6-digit CTA lawyers and defeated them in court. President Pennie and Mark, you have worked with CTA mismanagement to punish members and myself for not bowing down to you and kissing your rings. I have so much evidence of your treason. I suggest you focus on yourselves. You put these charges on me, whatever you're drumming up, I will fight. And I will argue, just like I did the first time you did it. So we're facing layoffs. But why is it that all these years you ignore me when I tell you about these second chancers that are getting laid off? And you justify that using, of course, a contract that you refuse to change after repeated contract proposal changes. We're in big trouble, and that's what you're saying. So why focus on the boogeyman again and put charges on him? Last time you put charges on me, we had a contract to deal with. And you did one video. And it was about me? Some boogeyman? If I am not a threat, and I am not the focus, then why focus? President Pennie and Mark, keep your charges focused on yourselves. It's not going to work with me. It's just not. President Pennie, I know, Brother Mark, you're retired. You're not telling nobody. I knew you were when I asked, and you walked out the room with a temper tantrum. But President Pennie, this is going to be your only term if you put charges on me again. There's a lot of members that are disenchanted with your work. Focusing on me for charges again is a bad idea. You saw how hard it was and how much money you spent to take all the officers off work to vote to put these charges on me. I want to let you know, President Pennie and Mark, they're not saying nothing to you. But there's some board members that have confided in me, that they see that I'm right. And they're seeing that you're not right. You're right, okay, for a greedy, stingy, law-breaking, union-busting employer. But for us, it's not working out. You got Brother Ken Franklin out here starting to get some notoriety, especially with the new people. So he's running again. And you got me running again. Or not again, but you got me running for president right now. Keep your charges to yourself. That letter that you had Anita Tanai write, and you signed it, because I know you didn't write that. That looks just like Anita Tanai's writing. The language she uses. And she's sloppy too. Just like the CTA lawyer that she is. Sloppy as hell. Like I said, you're dealing with a different kind of brother now, President Pennie and Mark. I ain't like the rest of the people that you were able to run off. I ain't going nowhere. Just like every time you tell me at the board meeting, you can leave, you can leave. I ain't going nowhere. You could slander my wife. You could put charges on me. You could call cops on me. You could have some accidents happen on me. Set me up for write-ups and termination. Getting injured on the job. You could do all that. But I ain't going nowhere. So you might as well focus on yourselves. Pretend I don't even exist. Because the more you acknowledge my presence by coming after me, the more people see what you're really about. So this weekend, I'm going to Daily Plaza with the rest of the fighters to say hands off the public sector workers. Will you be there? Because I'm going to be there. And you know what I'm going to be talking about? That we're punished when we get sick. Paid sick leave. The number one problem at the CTA for us, and you know it's true, Pennie and Mark, sickness, absenteeism. And if we had paid sick leave, we wouldn't have all these write-ups. We wouldn't have to save all these jobs. Would we? See, you kind of remind me of some of these pharmaceutical companies and the so-called healthcare industry. They seem to profit off of people getting sick. Lots of medication and medicines and pills, drugs. When really, if the people just had healthy food to eat and weren't working 80 hours a week to make ends meet, they wouldn't be getting all these diseases. So it is with you all. we wouldn't have all these write-ups. If we had paid sick leave and you didn't waive it. Oh my God, Brother Eric, are you saying that Keith Hill and Pennie McCoach signed a contract that waived our right to paid sick leave according to the city of Chicago, Cook County, state of Illinois? Yup, that's what I'm saying. Pennie and Mark, President Pennie and Mark, you are dealing with a different kind of brother, aren't you? See, I use what's called Freedom of Information Act requests heavily. So I have the evidence of your treason. So you're going to put charges on me for whatever trifling reason it is, because you certainly couldn't do it for me selling the people out. And you will focus on me. And you know, just like you did in the last charges, I will focus on defending myself. Just remember, I've taken on the CTA 6-digit salaried law department and have defeated them on record once now, by myself. Not a lawyer. No one representing me. Do you really want to do this? Okay. So if you let me in the board meeting, which if you don't, I'm sure you know there will be some noise outside the walls. But if you let me in or you don't, whatever it is, I suggest you keep that meeting focused on the membership and not the boogeyman. Because if you put charges on me, everyone's going to know. And I'm going to break down your charges scientifically just like I did before. And even if I lose, I will become more loud, more popular, thanks to you. So continue. I had Keith Hill and Brother Orlando say they're going to sue me. Now I got you and Brother Mark want to put some charges on me again. Bad move. But go ahead. Do it. Bring it. I love a good troll. And I love a good challenge. But if you want to know what's best for you, you better keep your charges to yourselves. Peace.